Okay. First, there was the almost end of the weekly update. Oh, this is Michael R. of Easton, Pennsylvania. First, there was the almost end of the weekly update on Fridays. Now, this will be the final please hold for. What gives? What's a fan of Dave Sim going to do with all this free time now? I hope it's not something Manly Matt has done. Kidding. And then you reply, I think Michael's either confused or jumping to an erroneous conclusion based on me saying on Amok that this was going to be the final please hold for Dave Sim of 2022. Of 2022, Mike. Of 2022. I mean, we can't really hold it against Mike. He did suffer that head wound. That's right. We've got photos. Maybe we need to talk to Grace. Grace, Mike's getting confused again. Where's his meds and his pants? Mike then asked, hi, Matt. I thought of another question. Got to get him in. Hi, Dave. Can we still send you or Matt questions when we come up with them and have you respond through Amok? Yes, that would be fine. Now that we won't be doing Please Hold for Dave Sim ever again, I'm pretty sure that I think Matt's staying on as the interim head honcho at Amok, and we'll ask him really nicely that if anybody comes up with a question that they would have asked on Please Hold for Dave Sim, but now that Please Hold for Dave Sim isn't going to be done anymore, pretty pleased with Sugar on It. Can you forward the questions to Dave Sim? Or should I go old school again and mail a letter when I come up with something to ask you and hope you write back? Yeah, that would work fine as well. If you've got a question for Dave Sim and you want to send it to me in the form of a letter, I can either handwrite if it's a short answer or type up an answer and fax that to Matt to post on a moment of service. Now that Please Hold for Dave Sim isn't going to exist. And then you reply, of 2022, Mike, it's the final please hold because there are no more months in 2022 after December. Grace, we really need those pants. Grace. So I hope that's cleared everything up. Yes, I will be happy to answer questions now that we won't be doing Please Hold for Dave Sim anymore, and we'll be faxing the answers to Matt to post at a moment of service, as I did last month when Matt was, what was that one? That was Bullwinkle was in. Don't tell me. I'm going to think of it. "101 Dalmatians."
Correct.
How many times did you go and see 101 Dalmatians?
Only once. Because...
Only once? You were going to go a bunch of times.
So, I had 2 tickets to each of the 4 shows, and I was going to take my mom and my dad separately, and my mom had to babysit a kid, and because she had to she was going to go to the show, but she had to bring him along, and we only had 2 tickets, I stayed home. So I only saw it once, but she was really good the one show I saw.
Was she one of the head Dalmatians, or who was she?
She was Chihuahua number 2.
Chihuahua number 2. I don't even remember Chihuahua number 2.
So, the way they do it is there's 4 dogs of various breeds that are the narrators, and then when they do the Twilight Bark where the dogs are spreading the word about the missing puppies, they have the narrator dog come out with 2 more of that breed. So there's boxers boxers, Scotties, Chihuahuas, and I forget the fourth one. But the Chihuahuas...
Oh, okay. Like Paris Hilton's dog, a Chihuahua.
Yeah. So the Chihuahuas come out, and they're the funniest part of that bit because they get to... they're talking, but they're talking in Spanish, and then switching back to English, and then switching back. And so it's like, ay, or ay caramba. And, of course, my kid being my kid, it's like, okay, you gotta practice your line. And she's doing the entire bit of, what all three Chihuahuas say. I'm like, no, just your part, because when you're on stage, you're not going to be giving somebody else's lines talking to yourself. And she's like, yeah, I know. She has since performed the entire play, front to back, every character, 4 times that I know of.
Holy smokes.
Well, she memorized the entire script.
Holy smokes. You got to be careful. She might turn into an actress. Nobody wants to have an actress for a daughter.
Well, if she's making big money and I'm her manager, yes, I very much do.
No, just think of Miley Cyrus. Does that look like happy result for a family?
Well, that's it's one of those. I'm willing to let her get into acting, but at the same time, as long as she understands this isn't going to become your life. Yeah, there's enough child star horror stories for me to be like, yeah, you can do a play once, twice, not every day, not on Broadway. I'm not going to California for you. I mean, I love my kid, but not enough to destroy her future.
Yeah. So, that brings us to Dave Sim confession time, where I read lines with Mike Kitchen's daughter, Raina, and she was in a play at school, Sherlock Holmes, I think. And then I went, well, that was fun. So then I picked up copies of Waiting for Godot, and Mike and Raina and I did Waiting for Godot, and now Raina has become a professional actress, and it's like, oh, Mike, I'm so sorry. I'm not going to take the full blame for it, but I really shouldn't have helped out with that. And it's like, watching video of her in the school play, and it's like, you're really good. You know exactly how broad the gestures have to be for being on stage as opposed to being on film. And it's like, oh, no, you don't want to do this for a living. This is a nightmare. So I wrote her a long letter about all of my personal nightmare stories with actresses, and I'm sure it didn't dissuade her in the least. If she's become an actress, well, okay, unhappy ending somewhere up ahead. Too bad. She's a real nice kid.